The following program contains scenes that may be upsetting for some viewers.
I've never really been a very spiritual person, never really been a very religious person, but this is the kind of thing, this field is one where I don't think you need to be particularly religious or spiritual to be affected by. You asked before, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, you did, yes.
12.
So you
Thank
asked
you.
how many people are here with us?
Yes.
I said
We've just
12.
heard 12.
Clear 12.
12, thank you.
Aye.
It happens all the same, whether you want it to or not. And season 3 has affected me. Was there anybody murdered here?
The following program has been filmed for your entertainment. Viewers may find some scenes disturbing.
Dudley, is that you in front of the lights?
Hundreds and thousands of tourists come to Princess Caroline's Battery every year. But beneath those popular World War II gun emplacements, there are miles and miles of tunnels like these ones. People don't like coming out down here after dark, which is exactly what we're going to do on the Ghost Trail.
The Upper Rock is quite an extensive area, but the area that you've chosen, which is the area around what were Willis's batteries, commonly known in Gibraltar as Princess Caroline's Battery. But under there, we have the old middle galleries, as we call them, which were very sinister. Several things happened there. For example, there was what they call the experimental battery. And one day they were experimenting with grape shot, firing at the isthmus, because remember the Spanish lines were all built on sand, and they were firing grape shot to see the area that the grape shot covered. And they didn't realize that there was a strong Levante wind blowing, and all the bits burning from inside the gun blew back and landed on a portable magazine, which blew up, and 18 people were actually blown down to their deaths through the hole, the gun embrasure, you know, and that gave rise to the invention of something we call the blast curtain, which is a curtain on top of the embrasures, which you can see in the upper galleries, with big ropes to prevent that happening. So that actually happened there. All these people got killed in one foul sweep.
Well, Upper Rock, goodness me. I'd say in all the history of me working with these challenging souls, Upper Rock, I was challenged to my core. Upon arriving there, there was sexual thoughts being sent. There were themes of rape, abuse, and everything was just very, very, very dark.
It's such a small place, it's so much history, not just the amount, it's just so much history over so much of a period of time, just condensed down. And it doesn't matter where you go in Gibraltar, you're standing on history. And it's ideal for us as paranormal investigators because we don't have to be in any specific location. It just doesn't matter where we go, we're catching evidence.
What about me?
We had poltergeist activity that day. We had crazy EMF readings that day. We had a lot of people come through, channeling through Sam. We had people coming through the Echovox. We had a digital recorder fly off a shelf and slam to the ground. We were all, I mean, at some point, incredibly emotionally charged.
Move on to
Yes.
Yeah, it's time to move on.
I'd like to move on.
Let's move on to the gun.
We were sort of settled on the gun, and I remember that I wasn't kind of confident of doing anything there. It just didn't, even though you could feel the atmosphere, I think it was just more the atmosphere of the place we were picking up, of its history and things like that. And we kind of said, well, should we do something, should we not? And then Jonathan said, well, why not? We'll go for it. We'll spend 20 minutes. And I'm pleased that he said that, because we set up around the bottom of the gun. We set the equipment up. I set the speaker up, put my digital recorder on. Sam started doing a thing. We all stood round. And then all of a sudden, again, out of nowhere, a voice came through the Echovox and just said, I will not fight.
I'm not fighting.
Whoa, I heard something like that.
That was very clear.
Dudley, is this you? Dudley? Did you hear this? Did you hear that? Did you hear this? Dudley?
And then as soon as it said that, Sam just went. She started channeling something. I don't know what it was, but it was very angry. And all I know is that she started stepping back. We stepped back because we kind of know where Sam was going with this.
Guys, we're spiking. Don't get... Oh, spiking like mad, huh? Into the red, yeah. Into the red. Who's here in front of us? Step back from the lights.
And then we went down to where the gun was, and Sam started channeling this very aggressive, we believe it was an officer of some kind. We actually had poltergeist experience there.
Back.
Take a step back.
No, really move back. Move back.
Still there.
We knew that Sam had picked up a spirit that was quite powerful, quite demonic, quite nasty, and she was, she was fighting to keep it under control. We'd set some of the recorders on a ledge just next to the gun emplacement, and one of those recorders.
Look how the energy goes a little weaker. Whoa!
And I was the one who saw it. I was the one who said, guys, I caught it sort of on camera. It's very difficult to just react to something like that when it happens on the spur of the moment. That thing flew 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah. Did somebody throw that?
That leapt off there.
It must have travelled at least 4 feet plus before it hit the floor, which caught us all by surprise. And we tried to debunk it at the time. Obviously, we thought maybe it's vibration off the speaker, but if it was vibration off the speaker, it would have just slid slowly and just dropped. It didn't. I caught through the corner of my eye, I saw it, and it was flying through midair. And like I say, it landed at least 4 feet away.
It's all over the place.
Okay, let me just do a quick background check.
these souls are angry. These souls are very demonic. They're very dense. They're very dangerous. And gosh, this man was angry. He was angry with Lee. He was angry with Brian. He was angry with Jonathan. He was angry with the fact that we had machinery, that we were getting information, that we were connecting with different souls. He wanted to be in charge. He wanted to take control.
A ghost I can deal with. This is something else.
different. To be throwing objects around, this is more like poltergeist activity.
There's some serious stuff back there.
Look at the stuff getting around. Look at her face.
And slowly as that investigation went on, we were all being manipulated, we were all being tricked. And he took us one place and he took us somewhere else. He was playing with my thoughts. I remember when I did finally let him in, which was quite a challenging and dangerous thing to do, I wanted to kill the crew.
Where's the energy going? Where's the energy going? Where is it gone? Where is it gone?
And I remember Sam being quite badly affected generally. I remember sort of running after her to see how she was doing.
And I'm not sure if it was the place we were in. I'm not sure if it was just a particularly powerful day. Maybe we were all just very receptive at that time. But being chased around a gun turret isn't exactly something I thought would ever happen to me. Seeing Sam react the way that she did and listening to the things that would come out of her mouth.
You do not have permission to go in that one. You need to move away. We had to stop her from jumping off one of the separation barriers.
And it's gone. I go forward. And it starts spiking again. It was all a bit intense and I should have probably called it quits then. But stubborn as I am, I continued on and I paid for it with another physical injury. Did you go?